Zi Zhang said, the scholar trained for public duty, seeing threat and danger, is prepared to sacrifice his life when the opportunity of gain is presented to him. He thinks of righteousness in sacrificing his thoughts are reverential. In mourning, his thoughts are about the grief which he should feel. Such a man commands our probation indeed. Zi Zhang said, when a man holds fast to virtue, but without seeking to enlarge it, and believes in right principles, but without firm sincerity, what account can be made of his existence or non-existence? Zi Zhang said, when a man holds fast to virtue, but without seeking to enlarge it, and believes in right principles, but without firm sincerity, what account can be made of his existence or non-existence? Zi Zhang said, when a man holds fast to virtue, but without seeking to enlarge it, and believes in right principles, but without firm sincerity, what account can be made of his existence or non-existence? Zi Zhang said, when a man holds fast to virtue, but without seeking to enlarge it, and believes in right principles, but without firm sincerity, what account can be made of his existence or non-existence? The disciples of Zi Zhang, as they sang about the principles that should characterize mutual intercourse. Zi Zhang asked, what does Zi Zhang say on the subject? They replied, Zi Zhang says, associate with those who can advantage you. Put away from you those who cannot do so. Zi Zhang observed, this is different from what I have learned. The superior man honors the talented and virtuous, and bears with all he praises the good and pities the incompetent. Am I possessed of great talents and virtue? Who is there among men whom I will not bear with? Am I devoid of talents and virtue? Men will put me away from them. What have we to do with the putting away of others? The disciples of Zi Zhang, as he sang about the principles that should characterize mutual intercourse. Zi Zhang asked, what does Zi Zhang say on the subject? They replied, Zi just says, associate with those who can advantage you. Put away from you those who cannot do so. Zi Zhang observed, this is different from what I have learned. The superior man honors the talented and virtuous, and bears with all he praises the good and pities the incompetent. Am I possessed of great talents and virtue? Who is there among men whom I will not bear with? Am I devoid of talents and virtue? Men will put me away from them. What have we to do with the putting away of others? Zi Zhang said, even in inferior studies and employment, there is something worth being looked at. But if it be attempted to carry them out to what is remote, there is a danger of their proving inapplicable. Therefore, the superior man does not practice them. Zi Zhang said, even in inferior studies and employments, there is something worth being looked at. But if it be attempted to carry them out to what is remote, there is a danger of their proving inapplicable. Therefore, the superior man does not practice them. Zi Zhang said, even in inferior studies and employment, there is something worth being looked at. But if it be attempted to carry them out to what is remote, there is a danger of their proving inapplicable. Therefore, the superior man does not practice them. Zi Zhang said, even in inferior studies and employments, there is something worth being looked at. But if it be attempted to carry them out to what is remote, there is a danger of their proving inapplicable. Therefore, the superior man does not practice them. Zi Zhang said, he who from day to day recognizes what he has not yet, and from month to month does not forget what he has attained to, may be said indeed to love to learn. Zi Zhang said, he who from day to day recognizes what he has not yet, and from month to month does not forget what he has attained to, may be said indeed to love to learn. Zi Zhang, he who from day to day recognizes what he has not yet, and from month to month does not forget what he has attained to, maybe said indeed to love to learn. Zi Zhang, he who from day to day recognizes what he has not yet, and from month to month does not forget what he has attained to, maybe said indeed to love to learn. Zi Zhang said, there are learning extensively and having a firm and sincere aim, inquiring with earnestness and reflecting with self-application. Virtue is in such a course.
Zi Zhang said, there are learning extensively and having a firm and sincere aim, inquiring with earnestness and reflecting with self-application. Virtue is in such a course.
Zi Zhang said, there are learning extensively and having a firm and sincere aim, inquiring with earnestness and reflecting with self-application. Virtue is in such a course.
Zi Zhang said, there are learning extensively and having a firm and sincere aim, inquiring with earnestness and reflecting with self-application.
Virtue is in such a course. Zi Zhang said, mechanics have their shops to dwell in order to accomplish their works. The superior man learns in order to reach to the utmost of his principles. In order to reach to the utmost of his principles. Zi Zhang said, mechanics have their shops to dwell in order to accomplish their works. The superior man learns in order to reach to the utmost of his principles. In order to reach to the utmost of his principles. Zi Zhang said, mechanics have their shops to dwell in order to accomplish their works. The superior man learns in order to reach to the utmost of his principles. In order to reach to the utmost of his principles. Zi Zhang said, mechanics have their shops to dwell in order to accomplish their works. The superior man learns in order to reach to the utmost of his principles. In order to reach to the utmost of his principles. Zi Zhang said, the mean man is sure to close his foes. Zi Zhang said, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his fall. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. The mean man is sure to gloss his faults. See, share your set. See, share your set. The superior man undergoes 3 changes. Looked at from a distance, he appears stern. When approached, he is mild. When he is heard to speak, his language is firm and decided.
Zi Zhang said, the superior man undergoes 3 changes. Looked at from a distance, he appears stern. When approached, he is mild. When he is heard to speak, his language is firm and decided.
Zi Zhang said, the superior man undergoes 3 changes. Looked at from a distance, he appears stern. When approached, he is mild. When he is heard to speak, his language is firm and decided.
Zi Zhang said, the superior man undergoes 3 changes.
Looked at from a distance, he appears stern. When approached, he is mild. When he is heard to speak, his language is firm and decided. Zi Zhang said, the superior man, having obtained their confidence, may then impose labors on his people. If he have not gained their confidence, they will think that he is oppressing them. Having obtained the confidence of his prince, one may then remonstrate with him. If he have not gained his confidence, the prince will think that he is vilifying him. Zi Zhang said, the superior man, having obtained their confidence, may then impose labors on his people. If he have not gained their confidence, they will think that he having obtained the confidence of his prince. One may then remonstrate with him. If he had not gained his confidence, the prince will think that he is vilifying him. Zi Zhang said, the superior man, having obtained their confidence, may then impose labors on his people. If he have not gained their confidence, they will think that he is oppressing them, having obtained the confidence of his prince. One may then remonstrate with him. If he have not gained his confidence, the prince will think that he is vilifying him. Zi Zhang said, the superior man, having obtained their confidence, may then impose labors on his people. If he have not gained their confidence, they will think that he is oppressing them, having obtained the confidence of his prince. One may then remonstrate with him. If he have not gained his confidence, the prince will think that he is vilifying him. Zi Zhang said, when a person does not transgress the boundary line in the great virtues, he may pass and repass it in the small virtues. Zi Zhang said, when a person does not transgress the boundary line in the great virtues, he may pass and repass it in the small virtues. Zi Zhang said, when a person does not transgress the boundary line in the great virtues, he may pass and repass it in the small virtues. Zi Zhang said, when a person does not transgress the boundary line in the great virtues, he may pass and repass it in the small virtues. Zi, you said, the disciples and followers of Zi Zhang, in sprinkling and sweeping the ground, in answering and replying, in advancing and receding, are sufficiently accomplished, but these are only the branches of learning, and they are left ignorant of what is essential. How can they be acknowledged as sufficiently taught? Zi Zhang heard of the remark and said, "Alas, Yan Yu is wrong. According to the way of the superior man in teaching, what departments are there which he considers of prime importance and delivers? What are there which he considers of secondary importance, and allows himself to be idle about?" But as in the case of plants, which are assorted according to their classes, so he deals with his disciples. How can the way of a superior man be such as to make fools of any of them? Is it not the sage alone who can unite in one the beginning and the consummation of learning? Zi, you said, Zi, you said. Zi Zhang said, the officer, having discharged all his duties, should devote his leisure to learning. The student, having completed his learning, should apply himself to be an officer. Zi Zhang said, the officer, having discharged all his duties, should devote his leisure to learning. The student, having completed his learning, should apply himself to be an officer. Zi Zhang said, the officer, having discharged all his duties, should devote his leisure to learning. The student, having completed his learning, should apply himself to be an officer. Zi Zhang said, the officer, having discharged all his duties, should devote his leisure to learning. The student, having completed his learning, should apply himself to be an officer. Zi, you said, Zi, you said, Zi, you said, mourning having been carried to the utmost degree of grief should stop with that. See, you said, mourning having been carried to the utmost degree of grief should stop with that. See, you said, mourning having been carried to the utmost degree of grief should stop with that. See, you said, mourning having been carried to. See, you said, my friends, and can do things which are hard to be done. But yet he is not perfectly virtuous. Zi, you said, my friend Jen can do things which are hard to be done, but yet he is not perfectly virtuous. You said, my friend Jen can do things which are hard to be done, but yet he is not perfectly virtuous. You said, my friend Jen can do things which are hard to be done, but yet he is not perfectly virtuous. The philosophers ain't said, how imposing is the manner of saying it is difficult along with him to practice virtue. The philosophers ain't said, how imposing is the manner of saying it is difficult along with him to practice virtue. Philosophers ain't said, how imposing is the manner of saying it is difficult along with him to practice virtue. The philosophers ain't said, how imposing is the manner of saying it is difficult along with him to practice virtue.
The philosopher sang, said, I heard this from our master. Men may not have shown what is in them to the full extent, and yet they will be found to do so on the occasion of mourning for their parents. The philosopher sang, said, I heard this from our master. Men may not have shown what is in them to the full extent, and yet they will be found to do so on the occasion of mourning for their parents. The philosopher sang, said, I heard this from our master. Men may not have shown what is in them to the full extent, and yet they will be found to do so on the occasion of mourning for their parents. For their parents.
The philosopher sang, said, I have heard this from our master. the filial piety of 明珠秧. In other matters was what other men are competent to, but a scene in his not changing the ministers of his father, nor his father's mode of government. It is difficult to be attained to. The chief of the Meng family, having appointed Yang Fu to be chief criminal judge, the latter consulted the philosopher Zhang. Zhang said, the rulers have failed in their duties, and the people consequently have been disorganized for a long time. When you have found out the truth of any accusation, be grieved for and pity them, and do not feel joy at your own ability. Zi Zhang said, Zhao's wickedness was not so great as the name implies. Therefore the superior man hates to dwell in a low-lying situation where all the evil love the world will flow in upon him. The world will flow in upon him. Zi Zhang said, Zhao's wickedness was not so great as the name implies. Therefore the superior man hates to dwell in a low-lying situation where all the evil love the world will flow in upon him. The world will flow in upon him. Zi Zhang said, Zhao's wickedness was not so great as the name implies. Therefore the superior man hates to dwell in a low-lying situation where all the evil love the world will flow in upon him. The world will flow in upon him. Zi Zhang said, Zhao's wickedness was not so great as the name implies. Therefore the superior man hates to dwell in a low-lying situation where all the evil love the world will flow in upon him. The world will flow in upon him. Zi Zhang said, the faults of the superior man are like the eclipses of the sun and moon He has his faults, and all men see them. He changes again, and all men look up to him. 是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式。The faults of the superior man are like the eclipses of the sun and moon. He has his faults, and all men see them. He changes again, and all men look up to him. 是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式。The faults of the superior man are like the eclipses of the sun and moon. He has his faults, and all men see them. He changes again, and all men look up to him. 是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式，是公式。Zi Zhang replied, oh, 三秋会啊 Zi Zhang, saying from whom did Zhang get his learning?
Zi Zhang replied, the doctrines of Wen and Wu have not yet fallen to the ground. They are to be found among men.
Men of talents and virtue, remember the greater principles of them.
And others not possessing such talents and virtue,
remember the smaller. Thus all possess the doctrines of Wen and Wu. Where could our master go that he should not have an opportunity of learning them? And yet what necessity was there for his having a regular master? Zi Zhang replied, Zi Zhang replied,
Zi Zhang replied, go. 三秋会啊 Zi Zhang, saying from whom did Zhang get his learning?
Zi Zhang replied,
doctrines of Wen and Wu have not yet fallen to the ground. They are to be found among men.
men of talents and virtue, remember the greater principles of them.
And others not possessing such talents and virtue,
remember the smaller. Thus all possess the doctrines of Wen and Wu. Where could our master go that he should not have an opportunity of learning them? And yet what necessity was there for his having a regular master? Zi Zhang replied, Zi Zhang replied, Shu Sun, who Shu observed too the great officers in the court, saying Zhang is superior to Zhang. Zi Jingbo reported the observation to Zi Zhang, who said, let me use the comparison of a house and its encompassing wall. My wall only reaches to the shoulders. One may peep over it and see whatever is valuable in the apartment. The wall of my master is several fathoms high. If one do not find the door and enter by it, he cannot see the ancestral temple with its beauties, nor all the officers in their rich array. But I may assume that they are few who find the door was not the observation of the chief only, what might have been expected. 书son无数 having spoken revealingly of Zhang.
Zi Zhang said, "It is of no use doing so. Zhang cannot be reviled. The talents and virtue of other men are hillocks and mounds which may be stepped over. Zhang is the sun or moon, which it is not possible to step over."
Although a man may wish to cut himself off from the sage, what harm can he do to the sun or moon? He only shows that he does not know his own capacity. Chen Zi-kun, addressing Zi Zhang, said, "You are too modest. How can Zhang be said to be superior to you?" Zi Zhang said to him, "For one word a man is often deemed to be wise, and for one word he is often deemed to be foolish. We ought to be careful indeed in what we say. Our master cannot be attained to just in the same way as the heavens cannot be gone up by the steps of a stair. Were our master in the position of
the ruler of a state or the chief of a family, we should find verified the description which has been given of a sage's rule. He would plant the people,
and forthwith they would be established. He would lead them on, and forthwith they would follow him. He would make them happy, and forthwith multitudes would resort to his dominions. He would stimulate them, and forthwith they would be harmonious.
While he lived, he would be glorious. When he died, he would be bitterly lamented. How is it possible for him to be attained to?
Zi Zhang said,